I Got the Hell Out does contain explicit content that might not be suitable for some listeners, such as children, those that easily get offended, and we do recommend that listeners at work put your earbuds in if you have coworkers around.
And if you like the show, please spread the word by telling as many people as you can. Would also appreciate if you would subscribe, rate, hopefully with 5 stars, and review the podcast on iTunes. You can find us there as well as on Stitcher and Overcast. You can follow us on Twitter at WasInACult, on Facebook at I Got the Hell Out, and on Instagram at I Got the Hell Out with an underscore after each word. You can contact us through our website at IGotTheHellOut.com.
Hi guys, it's Deb.
And Laura.
And you are in for one hell of an episode of I Got the Hell Out.
And you didn't even tell me what this is about. So I'm going to be shocked as well.
Oh. We're going to get to it. We have a whole new cast of characters joining us.
I hate when you do this.
We have a whole new cast of characters joining us. But we have to get some other stuff first.
All right.
Okay.
Hurry up.
You can't hurry me. We have a Kool-Aid recipe.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, we were talking about the grasshoppers and herbs that they were eating last week. And I told you I would try and find some more out about it, right?
Yes.
Well, with everything going on, I'm too damn lazy to make a good Kool-Aid recipe. So, par for the course, this one's called Grasshoppers and Herbs. Look at your eyeballs.
Of course it is.
You can either use lime or orange Kool-Aid or a combination of both because they're equally gross.
Okay.
Walk out into your yard or
grab some
wherever.
grasshoppers?
No, grab whatever grass or whatever's lying around and chop it up and throw it into that orange lime or orange lime Kool-Aid. Okay. Whatever doomsday potion you would like to add to it, whether, it knocks you out, makes you feel happy, or you just... Anyway, and go find yourself a grasshopper, and let's see if...
Toss it on in?
Well, no, that would be mean. I was just going to say talk to him about what's going on, in the cult, and let him know his friends are no longer safe, because these people are going to start eating them religiously. Okay. You get the pun?
Yes. Haha.
And that, friends, concludes today's gross Kool-Aid recipe.
At least you made an effort.
I always make an effort, whether it's... anyway.
Okay, now are we on to the exciting news?
Oh, God, no.
I hate you.
I know you do. We have culty corrections that we haven't had in a really long time.
Ooh, what did we mess up on?
Well, it's always me.
Oh, okay.
I either missay something or use the wrong people or word or whatnot. Okay. So, and we hadn't done a show in like 4 months. Yeah. And I was just rambling and trying to pack it all in there. Mm-hmm. So, I did not see Elder Pebble in the video that I watched. I quoted that I saw Elder Pebble.
Oh, okay.
And I said it was the bitch I love to hate's husband. Mm-hmm. No. The one I saw was the bitch I love to hate's husband. And because they're there, I have to name them something else. Okay?
Gotcha.
This particular elder is married to the bitch I love to hate and will forever be known as Elder Laundry.
Elder Laundry.
Yes. And those that are associated are probably cracking up over, because they'll know exactly who I'm talking about. Elder Laundry.
You need to tell me later what the real name is.
I will. Oh, Elder Laundry is Brandon's dad.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The one. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Amber. He says he always gets a Woody when I mention him. It thrills him to death.
That's a little bit too much information for me.
Well, he's Brandon. Okay. But yeah, they all listen. Okay. That. In the picture that I posted, another correction, I posted the picture of Elder Peter, and what I said was his wife as Cher.
Oh, that was the polka dot dress one.
Yeah, okay. And you were like, what are they, clowns? And blah, blah, blah. And I didn't screenshot it. Thank you to whoever threw at us that Cher actually had an ugly ass dress that was polka dotted like that.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
That was in the comments of what I posted. But the woman that's in the picture, her name was Anna.
Okay.
And per the conversation today, guess who she was?
You mean dressed up as?
No,
what do you mean?
No.
Oh, who she was? Okay, who is she?
She is, her husband was an elder. Mm-hmm. She left back in 96. And she had an affair with Little Man.
What? Ooh.
And she was the number one bitch in charge before the bitch I love to hate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, I bet you the bitch I love to hate was like happy to see her go.
Oh, no kidding.
And the person I was talking to was like, it was her crowning glory. That's when she took over as queen fucking bitch.
Right.
So, yeah. But that was not his wife. It was somebody else that was pictured there. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Are you in suspense yet?
I am dying. Oh, you know what? We haven't done this in a long time, but thank everybody on Patreon.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much for everyone that has been hanging in with us, everybody that is new. And everyone that is new, we will get a list of your names and give you a shout out next week. I promise.
Oh, we can't do that.
Why?
That has to do with the news I have to tell you.
Oh, God.
We have a whole new cast of characters, and it's getting exciting, Laura.
But you're going to make me wait.
Yes! Okay, back to the grasshoppers. If looks can kill, I would be dead now, guys. Okay, would you like to know the scoop on the grasshoppers and why they're eating them?
Yes.
Okie doke, hold on. So where did I find that? Oh, okay. This comes from Elder Peter. He did some digging into stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Now, let me find it. Why can't I ever find what I need when I need it?
Because that's just the way things go.
Okay. He says that eating the grasshoppers clears your mind, and when Jesus comes, your brain will accept the flow of righteousness.
Grasshoppers clears your mind?
Yeah.
According to what?
Scriptures, remember? They can make it go any way they want to. We're still unsure what the herbs are.
Right.
But all of us ex-members are very worried at this point because they've been offering these quote-unquote free meals.
See, I'm just
that
worried.
Are important for a while now. And we're all in agreement that, maybe something else might be slipped in there. That's, henceforth the doomsday potion in the cocktail.
Right. I was just going to say what concerns me is they're giving away something for free.
Which is a first ever.
That just doesn't happen.
And not only are they giving this shit away for free, they are telling you we will pay your way to get here.
So they're going to pay someone's airfare. That is freaky.
Well, they might pay, a bus fare.
But even still, that's...
Again, the ex-members, we've all been talking, and this is creepy, freaky shit, guys. Would you like some more freaky, creepy shit?
Oh, of course.
They are no longer accepting new members.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, even if a new member has all this money, they're going to turn that person away.
I'm no longer with that organization. I cannot answer for them. But it is, again, I don't bring forth stuff unless I've heard it from a couple other people.
Okay.
But, again, rumor has it that they're not accepting any more new people.
Is there a reason?
Because God has his chosen people already, and they're already there.
Oh. See, no, there's something up with that because there's no way Little Man would turn away somebody that has like a buttload of money.
Well, they're also citing COVID because they're all protected. They've all been doing this shit for years. Mm-hmm. But yeah, do you find it a little odd they're not taking new members?
Yeah. Something weird's going on.
No shit. Oh God, we're getting close. We're getting close.
Hurry up.
Hold on. What else do we have? Oh, okay. We did the scoop on the grasshoppers. We did that. Apparently there is a shit fuck ton of pedophiles living in that town. Did we discuss that last week?
We did that last week, yeah.
But yeah, there's more and more and more of them coming out of the woodwork that ex-members are going, holy shit. He was either still is a member or not a member. They're combing the pedophile list in that county. So, okay. Now, hi, shout out to Denise T, who lives in Michigan. Mm-hmm. She lives by my friend Melody, and she's gonna come and see us and meet us if you go with me on my road trip to Michigan. Melody's the ex-member that I talk about.
Okay.
But she said something in one of the posts, and hold on. Oh, the big thing I did. Okay, the big thing I did that we're gonna get to here in a minute. She simply wrote that she loved what I posted. Okay. And I wrote back to her and I said, I am no longer afraid. And it is so fucking freeing. And like, you would not believe all the people that, you know.
What is she referring to that you posted?
Well, I put on my big girl panties last night and made a decision.
Okay. So this is on Facebook that you posted?
Yes.
Okay. And I did not see it because of course the algorithms are all jacked up.
Well, you're not in that group.
Oh, I thought you meant like on our page.
Well, I did post on our page too. I posted on our page what I posted on this other page.
Gotcha. Okay.
But we'll get to that shortly.
Really pissing me off.
Sorry. It has been reported that little man is deep into the depths of dementia.
Oh, wow.
They actually dimmed the lights and let him off a stage a couple weeks ago.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, this isn't the first incident of him just standing there mumbling or not knowing what's going on and stuff. So we have no idea, you know. I really want him to die a slow, painful death, not a quick one. But then if he has dementia, he won't even remember what he's done.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I asked you this before, but when he does finally kick the bucket, do you think it'll be on the news?
I don't know. I think they'll try and keep it hidden as long as they can until they figure out what they're going to do.
Okay.
But you can't hide shit long.
Right.
You know? And his body double, my ex-father-in-law, pedophile father-in-law, he's gone psycho insane, lost his damn mind, and they got rid of him. He no longer even lives. He lives in a little outskirting town.
Okay.
Being taken care of by his very young wife that he should have never have married. So.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to go to pending posts now.
Okay.
Okay. Jane L. says, welcome back. Times are tough, especially for many ex-members who are being terribly triggered by the pandemic. So sorry, Deb, that the mask rules are hard on you. All of the directives and enforcements can be terrifying. Here is what an anti-cult helper has to say. And it's an article, COVID-19 pandemic is not proof of the end times as proclaimed by doomsday cults. We covered that last week.
Exactly.
So I'm going to approve that. And I have to, Betty Lou T, she gave us a picture of her cute little adorable dog in a life preserver.
Oh my gosh.
And she says that her little Lulu isn't too fond of her water vest either. It's bigger than the dog.
I was just going to say that. I was just going to say the only thing sticking out is the little dog's head.
And look at the look of disgust on that dog's face.
Not happy.
No, my dog looks the same way. So I took mine back. Okay. Betty Lou also gave us a Cults Daily podcast. It's on Apple. The House of Little Man. They're starting to make news places, and people are starting to look
I've listened to that podcast before. It's been quite a while, but
yeah, it has names on it, so I'm sorry, I can't approve it. Okay,
gotcha.
Maybe I'll throw it on the other page though.
There you go.
Hi to Melody that I already said hi to in Michigan. She right now just wants to get the hell out of quarantine, and she shared a picture of what she did with one of my stickers I sent her.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So we all want to get the hell out of quarantine, guys. Now, what else do I have? Chris S. is a big contributor, and just going to post this. Not all wounds are visible, and the PTSD symptoms that a lot of us are really going through right now. How are you dealing with all this crap?
Well, see, I get to go to work.
So do I.
I get to leave, so I haven't had it as bad as a lot of people because I actually get to leave the house for 8 hours a day.
I get to go and slave and make food for people all day.
Yeah, so
in a hot restaurant.
Well, you win then. No, I mean it's been tough on me, definitely, but I just feel that I'm lucky enough that I get to actually leave to go to work, and I haven't been cooped up in the house.
I'm going camping this week.
Nice.
Yes, to get away from it. Mm-hmm. And I do suggest, guys, if you are planning on camping anywhere, make reservations. It's where I'm going has been 165% capacity of what it was last year. Every weekend, every site is booked. I'm like, ooh, people. So I like to go in the middle of the week.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, people too. Yeah.
And if every camping site is full, how many people are screaming around you? Kids, cars.
Not fun.
No,
not fun.
So I encourage everybody to get outside, to get some exercise, soak up that vitamin D. You know, you?
Yeah. Well, you know me, I sit on my side porch, and that's like, I live out there. Not quite camping, but
Okay. Yeah, it's not quite like camping. Keep sending us your Kool-Aid recipes. I'm done with pending posts right now.
Okay. You moving on to the good stuff.
Close. Oh, so close.
Killing me.
No, you're slowly dying from the day you were born. As you just stare at me, daggers.
Wow, those words of wisdom.
Okay, we have a song dedication.
Ooh.
That we haven't really had in a really long time. We haven't had a song dedication, even past episodes.
Right, right.
As always, it's really weird. I don't listen to the radio that often. Mm-hmm. I try and make myself. That's another thing, because they took music away from us.
Oh,
remember?
That's right.
No
yes.
worldly music.
Yes.
And hey, Nuke, I know you listen, dude. Him and his boys put out a rap with Jesus album.
Oh my gosh.
I'm still trying to get a hold of a copy.
Yes,
of that.
You need to. Absolutely need to.
Rapping with God, rapping with Jesus. I forget what they called it, but it was good at the time.
Oh my gosh.
But
yeah, please find that.
I will do my best to find it. But on the way over here, I was listening to, I like all kinds of music, and I was listening to country music. Mm-hmm. And God, where'd the screenshot go? Oh well, it's not there anymore. The song is called Be a Light, and it's a collaboration of a bunch of different artists, and I can't name them now because I can't find You know what? I think I know. Aha! Be a Light by Thomas Rhett. Rhett. And it's featuring Reba McEntire, Hillary Scott, Chris Tomlin, and Keith Urban.
Oh.
But it was a really great song. And that's what I'm actually trying to accomplish with this podcast at this point.
Be a light.
Yes. I am trying to be a light to shine into the darkness of that place. Okay? Now, I told you that there's a rants and raves page of that place from that county. Okay? I put my big girl panties on last night, and it was...
So you went onto that page?
I am a member of that page, and along so are a few thousand other people, along with ex-members, current members, and a shit ton of people that live in that county.
Okay.
Okay?
So this is just rants and raves of that county.
Rants and raves of that county.
Okay.
Okie doke. I told you we have a shit ton of new players now. Mm-hmm. I am going to read to you what I posted, okay?
Okay.
Of course, I've got to find it. Hold on.
Now, was this in response to something, or was this just like out of the blue you decided to post it?
I had responded to a couple of other people. Remember I told you they posted that sign?
Yeah, right.
Every so often, they post about these people. Mm-hmm. And some of us are trying to wake up the county to what's going on, because most people are like, oh, they're really nice people. And yes.
Like on the outside,
it's like
nice.
A pyramid scheme, okay? Because yes, most of the people that you will encounter there are looking for something better than what the shitty ass world is giving us, okay? Mm-hmm. And they are there for the religion, for the meaning, for Elder Peter put it really great today. He feels cheated.
Okay.
And we all agree that if little man would have kept it about peace, love your brother, let's teach the world about peace. Remember the Pepsi? I wish how's that go? I wish I could teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. My mother's cringing right now.
I was just thinking the same thing. I'm like, you better apologize to your mom.
Sorry, Mom. But his ego and the power trip went to his head because he's a sociopath, and that's what they do. He wasn't going for the good. He was going for the control and the power, okay? Would you like me to read what I wrote to them last night?
Of course. What did you write?
My name is Debriah with my actual last name.
Okay.
I spent 10 years in that place. I have a podcast called I Got the Hell Out. I beg everybody in this county to listen to episode number 108 entitled Elder Stubby. Your sheriff depends on this. The leader of the cult owns enough properties that he could landslide the entire thing if he wanted to, and he will. Please start listening at the 40-minute mark. If you actually want to listen to my podcast about them, please start at episode number 22 entitled Shifty and Shady Shit. We really didn't know what we were doing beforehand, and these episodes kind of suck. Episode number 23, The Cult finds out what we're talking about. Hope to hear from you guys. Questions are always welcome. I'll include them in my show tomorrow.
Ooh. So I bet that exploded.
Oh, yeah. We're just going to have to call this new group of listeners. I always pick a nice name, right? Mm-hmm. Callie. We're just going to call them Callie.
Okay.
Hi, Callie. Okay. Hi, Callieites. Nice.
Callieites, there you go.
Whatever. Yeah. We got a whole... You are not going to be able to thank all of the people who have joined the I Got the Hell Out Facebook group from...
Holy crap. Okay.
This post. And look, I put the picture of the back of my book.
Oh, nice.
My homework book.
Nice.
I wish we could make that our logo because that looks like it went through hell
and
back.
Distressed, yes.
And people are thanking me for putting this on there. They are sharing it with their other friends. People are telling me that, and again, they have like Ashley H, who has no affiliation other than she lives in that county. Mm-hmm. She says, absolutely, it's never easy to speak out, and you have my support and admiration for your bravery. All these people, look at this, all these comments.
Oh my gosh. What did they say about the whole sheriff thing?
It hasn't exploded that far yet. Okay. I posted this last night at like 8, 9 o'clock. Okay. I'm not sure, but I did make a mistake. I was writing this episode, which was episode 109, mm-hmm. and I misquoted it and said, look for it on episode 109, so I'm really sorry, guys. At the 40-minute mark, we have to remember on this show to go, hey, guys, if you're looking for episodes...
Like, we're really going to remember that.
I'm going to try like hell. Mm-hmm. I am really going to try like hell.
Okay.
But yeah, we have a whole new... Look at this. There's still...
Wow, that is crazy.
Yeah. Spread it far and wide, guys. This is the big news I wanted to tell you because this is going to be the tipping point because we have all been trying so very desperately over the years to shed light on this place and what evil actually lurks behind the doors there. We have bread sacks later. Okay. Remind me. But they have an outward appearance to make themselves... And they do keep to themselves. That way nobody really knows. Mm-hmm. I think what made me post that was, I don't have a screenshot of it, I don't think. But there was a gentleman that was saying, he's lived basically around them, his entire life. They're nice people. And he actually called somebody a liar, that her and her friends went, whether they did it on purpose or not, went to see the freaks, whatever. But they drove up to the gates and they said that there were people there that were armed, and asked them what their business was and told them to get out.
Okay.
And he called this woman a liar. And and of course the post that I'm replying on is like 36 weeks old or something.
Right.
And I'm hoping this person saw it, but enough people in that group started checking out my comment that you're a damn fool if you don't think these people are armed to the teeth. They have part of the Freemasons there, the Freeman group. Again, my mind is like a squirrel in a cage right now. It's going around and around and around and around. I let the floodgates open now, so all the people in that county can kind of listen in on any episode they want and figure out what these characters are doing. What do you think of my news?
That is pretty awesome.
You like it?
Yes. Okay. Oh my God.
I need a drink.
Of water or like a drink?
I need both, but I have to go to work. Oh my God, I have to go to work later.
Oh my God.
And like I just showed you, they're still clicking that they like what I posted on that page.
I just like the fact that you have the whole sheriff situation out there now.
That's because everybody is very, very worried about
rightly so.
This. And here's where things are going to get a little sticky. Okay? Because here's where the butterflies in my stomach are starting again. Ex-members for years know what goes on in that place, and we all had a breaking point and left, whether we found out the dirty deeds, found out the deception, found out the illegalities. The one woman told me that she left when she found maggots in her meat from the slaughterhouse. And I was also told, oh, look at your face.
Ugh.
I was also told that their health food store actually was told at one point to stop carrying the product because it was just nasty.
Oh my God.
The oldest, sickliest, nastiest cows, whatever they can get, and they're selling it at like astronomical prices.
Well, they're probably buying it for next to nothing because it's so...
Well, they are. They're buying the cows no one else wants.
Right. Oh.
And it's nasty. We've discussed the slaughterhouse before. Mm-hmm. We're not going to go into that again. I talked to one of my best friends from there. I posted a picture of me and her. Hi, Stace. But I asked her if she remembered the grasshoppers in the meal, the potluck meal. And she really didn't, but I asked her, were you there for the garlic ice cream? And for those of you who are skipping episodes or haven't listened all the way to here, and by the way, guys, you who started out at number 1, I have the utmost respect and admiration for you, and I don't know how you didn't stick a screwdriver in your ear for the first 10. Okay? Anyway, she was there for the garlic ice cream, and it came across the pulpit that, you know, garlic has all these benefits for you, and it's healthy for you. And just like everything else in that screwed up shithole of a place, the ulterior motive was...
get rid of the nest. Oh, no, they were covering...
spoiled milk.
Yes, that was it.
Because, you know, back then, they were selling it, I think, for like $8 or $9 a gallon. And, of course, if you're only making $40 a week slave wages... you know, your family might get a gallon of milk a week. But I do remember back then, I every so often bought bad milk. Whether it was because they weren't processing it right, because you got to do it right. Mm-hmm. Real quick, when I would go milk my cow, I would have to take a hot bucket of soapy water, wash her teats, dry her off, and then I would milk her in the pail. Go in and put many layers of cheesecloth with a rubber band over the top of a old pickle jar that has been sanitized, You cannot put your fingers anywhere inside the already sanitized jar.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then you pour the raw milk into it, and the hair, dirt, dead flies, whatever falls off the cow that would fall into your pail of milk is now in this many layers of cheesecloth. You put the cap on it, you put it in the fridge, and 24 hours later, you got this thick ass cream on the top of it. Best shit I ever had. I was not allowed to sell milk in that state. It's illegal to sell milk. You're buying the container. The milk's free.
Oh, you did say that, right, yeah.
Okay. So I don't know if they just had such a vast amount of milk at such exploited prices, and they needed to find something to do with it. Here we go again with they give nothing away for free.
Mm-hmm.
They had to buy this spoiled ass, nasty, gross garlic ice cream, and it's for your health, Laura.
Oh God, could you imagine eating that?
There's actually a garlic festival, I think somewhere in Nevada or California. It's the world's, where they grow the most garlic in the world.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
and they do have garlic flavored ice cream at this festival. They got garlic bagels. Everything is garlic.
Well, see, yeah, but that's fine on some things.
But for your religious organization to be, I mean, what are the health implications of selling somebody this spoiled ice cream garlic milk?
You're going to be sitting on the toilet for a long time.
I didn't think about that.
You better bring a book with you.
Oh my God. I told my friend yesterday about my trip to Israel and about my little problem I had in putting a drop of thieves oil where I shouldn't have put it. And yeah, the oils, guys, are, yeah. Anyway, back.
Watch where you put them.
Watch where you put them. Okay, do you have any questions about any of this?
Oh, God, I got to process this.
Now, do you think they were really sending people out to catch the grasshoppers, or do you think they're ordering them? Like, you can order crickets and grasshoppers online to feed your animals? I'm thinking freebies. I could just see them running around with little butterfly nets.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but how many are you really going to catch, though?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. But
I bet they went to, like, Petco or something.
They'd order them.
You think?
I don't know. What do you got to read? You said you had something to do with the grasshoppers.
Well, it was locusts, but, you know.
Oh, yeah, they're eating locusts out there and stuff.
Locusts, grasshoppers, right? Whatever.
And crickets. Crickets are biblical too, guys. Hey, send us your recipes for stir fry and bugs. Good protein. Come on, Laura.
I'll pass.
Would you try it if I made you a dish of it?
Hell no.
There was an ex-member that said that this stuff started when she was still there. So apparently it's been going on for a while, eating of these insects. And of course, they were probably paying for the meals back then. But she says she remembers sitting with her friends and they're all looking at this first plate that they're supposed to eat. And they were all like, giggling and going, you do it first. You do it first. Like daring each other, like back when people used to swallow goldfish.
Right.
You do it first. You do it first.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're being biblically told, here, eat this. So, you're going back to their blog, aren't you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So I'm trying to read this because, of course, the way they have it written doesn't make sense.
Does it ever?
No. So, this is from one of the Bible verses.
Oh, and we don't remember how to edit, so please remember to switch words.
I will, yeah, no kidding. It says, will restore / replace years, then in parentheses, that locusts have. I thought he said, when locusts were eaten. 2 words mistranslated, and pastor explains when they were eaten. So they're admitting they mistranslated something.
Well, that's why sometimes when I'd walk in, they would give you this little sticker to turn to verse whatever in book whatever and apply the sticker, because it's not their fault that it was meant. They're going by the original King James Version. Then they had to go through there and swap out the name for God and swap out the name for Jesus. Then they had to figure out, that swap out the name of Mary for Miriam, and then they had to make Joseph Yosef, and it's a work in progress, Laura.
Well, they misspoke about the locusts. That's the newest one.
Well, I told you we weren't allowed to eat them back then, and that woman got admonished. And in talking to Elder Peter today, I had already been gone. I used to be the chocolate maker there, remember?
Yes,
I do. Chocolates. But his wife, hi Kay, not the leader's wife, but he was out in the field doing something for the house one day, and he had been reading and remembered that all of these, creatures are biblically okay. So he snatched up about 20 of these grasshoppers that were about 3 inches long and took them home to his wife, who pulled the wings and legs off, and he doesn't remember. He sauteed them or did something to them and dipped them in chocolate.
Oh, fantastic.
She took over the chocolate making after I left.
Mm-hmm.
That was a sweet business.
No pun intended.
I made a lot of money. I figured if they were taking my money, I was taking my money back, because I wouldn't give them how I made my chocolate.
Right.
I mean, they could look it up on the internet all they wanted to, but it wouldn't come out like mine. But yeah, they even had mint filled ones. She kind of got some mint stuff and wrapped it around the grasshopper and then dipped it in the chocolate. Look at your face.
That's so disgusting.
Well, they do have candy stores where they...
Oh, yeah, they do.
And they have these honey ants that they dip, and scorpions you can see in a clear lollipop. And okay, America and other places, we're pretty much the only ones that don't eat insects for protein. I
don't care.
Oh, and shrimp. If anybody who loves shrimp, I love shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
They're the garbage eaters of the ocean. It's like the bugs of the ocean.
It's still good, though.
Well,
I won't eat grasshoppers, but I'll eat shrimp. Go figure. Right?
Well, shrimp is not biblical, and grasshoppers are. You're going to hell, Laura. Are you going to explain it to God when you get there? Shrimps are delicious, and grasshoppers are icky, so I chose not to listen to you, God, and picked the wrong one.
Shrimp's good.
All right, please let us know what they're talking about.
This is another one here, because, little man has such a vast medical knowledge, right?
Well, he does go by doctor in some of his books.
Exactly. Well, here's a little tidbit, okay?
Okay.
Their claim is penicillin was successfully used in 1942, okay?
Okay.
The claim is penicillin cures gonorrhea in 4 hours.
Okay, you're a pharmacist. What do you have to say about this?
Sure, absolutely, it's cured in 4 hours. Absolutely.
Don't forget, STDs are the cause of global warming, according to them.
Well, and they're not exactly sold on this penicillin thing, because it says, however, the numbers of cases of gonorrhea has still escalated.
That's because everybody's pagan, sleeping around with everybody. Oh, look at that! I forgot to shut my phone off. That's the first ping in. How long? Hi, time. Tony. Hi, Tony C.
Is that who pinged you?
Yeah, that's who pinged me. He's the one that's very much a direct descendant from the guy who is the Mormon people. He and his family escaped the Mormon people.
Oh, God. What is it? Jeffrey something? What the hell's that guy's name?
I don't remember.
People are yelling right now. It's so-and-so.
Well, this is the one that came
Warren Jeffries. Is that who it is?
No, we're talking way back when America was being settled. This guy came over from wherever and on in the wagon type deal. Like, Tony, I'm really sorry, but he's like 4th generation or 5th generation born there.
Gotcha.
Like, he told me he married his wife at 14.
Wow.
And he has beautiful children. They do amazing things now that they're out of there. So, Tony, I'm gonna get back to you after we're done recording here.
Thanks, Tony.
What were you reading? I love interruptions.
That's okay. No, just about the penicillin, how it cures gonorrhea in 4 hours. Totally cures it.
Totally. Now, do you inject it? Do you eat it? Do you smear it on the gonorrhea? Penicillin.
You know what they didn't say? Because I'm sure to them, it's just not a tablet you swallow. I'm sure they do something funky with it.
Well, they can't eat most medicines because it's unclean. It has unclean ingredients.
Okay. So,
and that's why they make all their little own pills and supplements and things like that.
Like your chlorine bleach and your pool sanitizer and all that good stuff.
Again, we're going down a road right now that I'm hoping is going to lead to that place being illuminated.
Illuminated?
Yes.
Eliminated?
Both. Illuminated and eliminated. God, I love the English language.
Oh my God.
You know, but there's a lot of other players that listen to us that I have not mentioned along the way.
We'll mention them.
Well, see, here's the thing. I may or may not. It depends on what my squirrely ass brain does at this point. Okay? You know the players. Mm-hmm. And we've discussed this.
I know.
And, you know, I have written in my homework book so many times this one line I want to say, and I don't know if I'll end up saying it or if I'll just jump for it and go. Mm-hmm. I've been doing a lot of that lately, and it's very empowering.
We're at the 40 mark.
Oh, anybody who is listening, I misquoted. You need to go to episode 108 entitled Elder Stubby.
And you told them 109, right?
And I told you guys 109. I did fix it, but I know there's a shit ton of people that have already seen it.
Gotcha.
Because they started commenting on there that, you know, I looked for episode 109 and it's not there. And my non-fogged, coffeed up brain went, oh shit, I was writing episode 109. I was terrified while I was writing this to these people. So, with being off of work and everybody having a lot more time on their hands, the ex-members have all been talking amongst ourselves about how the hell can we do something? Because nobody ever does anything. All the stories I have told you throughout the years, nobody gives a crap what's going on out there. Meanwhile, if you looked at what is actually going on, it's pretty terrifying.
Right.
And Elder Peter took it upon himself. He has the... we used to read from his website, The Man Behind the Name.
Okay.
A lot. Mm-hmm. And that was before Elder Peter even tried to get a hold of me, talk to me, or start a movement to, you know, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. And I, first of all, told him, I says, first of all, you got to watch your back. I says, they don't like people who talk. I myself was threatened with death. I know the man they killed. Scary bunch of people. But just like myself, a lot of us are so fed up. Hi, Sandy. Sandy has a website and I think a blog. I'm not sure. She got the hell out and she's trying to do her part on Facebook with a public page called Sandra, Stronger Than Yesterday. It talks about her journey in the cult, getting out. She looks awesome. She gained a ton of weight from being depressed in the cult, mm-hmm. and now she works out. My friend Nora is trying to heal her brain by doing Troll Tuesdays and other things, and talking about how abusive her ex-husband was to her and to their children. And
wait, what are the names of these blogs again?
The one on Facebook is Sandra, Stronger Than Yesterday. I have to ask Nora. I don't think hers is public.
Oh, okay.
Elder Peter has the website, The Man Behind the Name, mm-hmm. which we have read shit tons.
Because it was some good stuff.
Well, that's because he was there before I was there. He stayed long after I was gone. Here I am with the arm motions again, as if people can see. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people are scared. A lot of people don't want to get involved. I have spoken to Little Man's ex-wife. Hi, Kay. She suggested hit him where it hurts.
Money.
You need to get as many people as you can to write to the IRS and let them know that they need their 503c revoked because of the shady shit that they're doing with all the freaking money, okay? But humans are really weird. They don't want to get involved. They think someone else will take care of the problem. And Elder Peter was so excited that And he's talking to all these people, and all these people have all these stories, and they know all this dirt. But after, I guess about a few months now, I didn't hear anything anymore. No regular phone calls. No, he started another ex-members page for just discussing things. And I got a hold of him the other day, and I tried, the second thing I tried to warn him about was, for some reason, nobody cares. Nobody in authority cares what the hell is going on out in that place. I've heard rumors that they're being investigated for sex trafficking, human trafficking, child trafficking, pornography. You know, I don't just mention things like that. Town has the highest number of pedophiles, and, you know, the pedophile elder that has his own ministry in jail buses them to that town, you know. Just how many of them do you think met pedophile elder or heard of his ministry? They have nowhere to go because your family members don't want you back after you're a pedophile. And they actually take the bus ticket. They show up at Cultyville. They can't make you stay. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So how many of them go, wow, I'm out. I'm away from prison. But these fuckers are crazy. I'm out of here too. And they make their way to the main city that has, you know, over 100,000 people. And they integrate themselves into that city. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Because we've all remarked about the astronomical amount of pedophiles that are constantly busted there. So, town, you better wake up to what's going on around you. And here comes to the scary part of what I'm going to say. And as always, I encrypt things so the main players always know who I'm talking about. Okay? Here we go.
Deep breath.
This is directed to one specific person. They're going to know who they are because we're going to talk about my experience with them in a moment.
Okay.
This is probably going to be the name of the episode.
Okay.
Shane.
Okay.
What the hell's the deal? Somebody came to talk to me back in 2006. And they went and talked to a shit ton of ex-members. And we were really thinking that something might be done. That somebody's actually looking into what's happening. And this guy came in. It was crazy because I was scared to death. And I spoke with him on the phone at first, and he wanted to come and speak with me in person. And it's almost like a movie. I made him park like 3 blocks away, skirt through the alley as I'm watching from the top of my building. I let him know that the back door would be open, and, you know, I'm peeking over, watching him, you know, getting close and making sure he's not followed. Right. And he sat and talked to me for a long time. And I asked him, because it was well rumored that they have a lot of people in their pocket. Okay? And you've heard me say over and over and over again, nobody will help out there. And I honestly believe, dude, that you had good intentions in the beginning, but good intentions don't bring home the paycheck. And if everyone else on your team isn't playing the same game, you're gonna conform. Elder Peter has sent emails. He has left messages. He has contacted a shit ton of agencies, okay? Mm-hmm. Some with 3 letters, some specific to that state, and nobody gives a flying fuck. And I had warned him about that in the beginning too. Most of the agencies won't even listen to him because he has somebody else's information. He can only give his account. Okay. I can only give my account. We can't make hundreds of ex-members who know what's going on have a voice and actually dial a phone number. Because again, humanity is always going to think someone else will take care of it. I don't want to be the one, you know? If you're ever in trouble, anybody, start screaming fire, because people will come running to see the fire. You start screaming rape, or you start screaming help, people don't want to get involved. And if they're going to get involved, they're just going to pull their camera out these days and record whatever the hell's happening to you. Got anything to ask?
No.
These big girl panties sure are hard to put on some days, let me tell you. Again, I can't prove anybody's on a payroll. But I can tell you that I was scared to death in the beginning that this town would find out what I was doing. Again, hi to the county. Hi, Callie. I'm scared to death at first, and now I just jumped into the deep end of the pool here, didn't I? Oh, by the way, you know what I'm going to post to that page next?
What?
Their award. And ask them if anybody in the surrounding county voted for them, okay?
Or if they even knew of the contest.
Yes! So I'm going to be shedding some light on some things there. Any questions?
No, I got to process this.
Really? I told you it was big. Everybody who's been listening has known that I have been skirting this for a really long time. There has to be answers out there. And, you know, when I was afraid of them finding us, I was contacted by an ex-child member, okay? And I was scared to death at first, and we started texting back and forth, and I asked her, how did you find me? Because we're so careful.
Right.
We don't say names. I mean, you can look and see what my last name is, but we never say it on this program.
Right.
And I've led on to little bits and things, and for people to go find their own stuff. And as this journey has gone on, like I said, this podcast has taken on a life of its own, and it goes its own direction. And I love you, Karma. Some people say Karma's a bitch. And some people love her, okay? I'm the same way. You could talk to a lot of people in my life, and some people will tell you I am the biggest bitch they ever met. And some people will tell you I am the best person they've ever met, okay? It all depends on the other person's attitude.
Right.
Okay? Is that how we playing? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of come full circle at this point. The child member found me because remember when we used to swap promos?
Yes.
Hey, anybody out there that wants to swap promos?
Hey, we will do that.
Come on, we're not professionals. We forget to add stuff in, and we haven't done that in a long time.
We have not.
But I forget the name of the true crime podcast that we swapped promos with. It was one that had like 22,000 followers. Okay. You were just excited that like we were swapping with somebody.
Oh my God,
big.
yeah.
And this person, this child member, her friend, works for the police department in that place. And he listens to the true crime podcast.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, these are details I wanted to give you back in episode 23, and I couldn't. Anyway, he finished his true crime podcast and listened to our promo. Well, when you got a crazy called up the road, you know, hey. He said within the first probably 10 minutes of listening to our really bad first episode, he knew I was talking about the freaks up the street. Okay? Now, episode 23, I list all of the ways I am not going to die because they kill people.
Right.
And what's funny is I got warned. I got warned 3 days after this police officer in that town listened to the promo, figured out it was the cult members, and let the ex-child member know. 3 days. Now, I am totally sure he told all of his buddies on the force and the surrounding areas, you know, hey, you should check this out. She talks about these people. Okay? But what bad bunnies are hiding that let the cult know
True.
within 3 days. And I did tell you that Little Man's head was turning in circles, and I am pretty damn sure they were plotting my death. And that's why I threw it out there, because they knew what I was doing, but they didn't know that I knew that they knew.
Gotcha.
And that's why that episode aired the way it did, to try and make myself as safe as possible. I am truly afraid for anybody in that council if Elder Stubby makes sheriff. It won't be safe for ex-members. It won't be safe for current members that want to leave. But I will keep y'all updated on this. And thank Elder Stubby Cult for throwing his hat into the ring and me deciding to throw this all out there. Okay? How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Oh, and by the way, Elder Stubby has 2 registered pedophiles living with him. I think I mentioned that last show.
That's great.
That's their address, at least.
Okay.
So, who knows?
Right.
Do you have any questions?
I'm just letting this all settle, and I will have questions at some point.
Again, hi to the new players. How many players did I just say hi to? All of Cali.
Mm-hmm.
And
a lot.
And I'm guessing, probably hi cult members again. We all knew they were involved. And thank you very much to the officer who listens to the true crime and set this ball rolling to where it's going. Oh, and by the way, Little Man started out as a cop in the 70s back in the town.
That's right. I forgot about that.
And I haven't been able to say this. Okay? Connect the dots, people. Connect the freaking dots. I'm throwing you the pen, and here's the coloring book. You just gotta go from one to wherever. Did I do good?
Yes, you did.
Oh, God, my heart's still beating. Yeah, guys, I thought long and hard about this one because I've heard that they were infiltrated. I heard there were spies. I heard, people are working on this shit. Well, Laura, we've been doing this for over 2 years. Know. And I have yet to really hear much. Everybody that is able to do something that is in some position of authority turns a blind eye to it. Anybody out there that's listening that would like to contact me, let me know how we can get this ball rolling even more. I'd love to talk to you. There's also a shit ton of us that would like to do something about this. Did you ever think we'd be at this point?
No. Did you?
Excuse me. Smoker's cough, not COVID. No, I really didn't. And kudos to you for remembering the 40-minute mark.
I impressed myself. I don't know how the hell I did that.
And I squirrel. I totally.
I have no idea how I did that. But anyway,
yeah, I told you I had exciting news.
That you did. That's some good news.
God, my heart is just still pounding. So
deep breath.
No hyperventilating here. Any questions? Oh, come on.
I will have some later in the day.
Oh, you got to ponder.
I will ponder it.
Okay.
We're on bread sacks.
Well, we're going to just backtrack a bit here.
Okay.
Well, I had to fit the exciting news in because I didn't want to fill with other shit that I could, yeah. Their official page, quote from Little Man, "In this generation, sin will end."
Oh, okay.
Hey, he's the prophet, not me.
It will end. All right.
He's the prophet. Okay. Bread sacks. Okay. Coming soon, Pastor's blog. And here's a preview. Please, quote unquote, let us help you get through this sinister crowned virus that you cause when you break the Heavenly Father's laws.
So that's why we have COVID.
Yeah, you're getting, according to, see, isn't this funny? If you get the COVID, that's your crown for this lifetime. You're not getting the crown in heaven. And sin causes COVID.
You can only have one crown.
Right. And that would be God's crown.
Or the COVID crown.
And sin causes.
Okay.
you know, and they're telling you, please let us help you get through this. Because you don't want crowned with Corona. No. You want crowned by King God. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Not much. Okay. I guess that's about all.
Just one bread sack.
They didn't have a lot.
Like slowing down.
Well, that and they listened to us. I mean, look.
That could be it.
Look how nice they made that room.
Mm-hmm. A lot nicer.
So I'm wondering if they're using a new picture, or if somebody actually went, holy shit, we need to clean this crap hole up.
They're like, she's right. It does look a mess.
Look, they even have a nice little Tiffany lamp there. But what gives it away is the really big out-of-date computer monitor.
Which blows my mind they still have that.
It probably doesn't even turn on.
Oh, I'm sure it doesn't.
But I posted this picture with her face blacked out.
Mm-hmm. I saw that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody wanted to know where the big empty fish tank went. Because it's missing.
I saw that too. Yep. Maybe they thought, yeah, it's a bit old. We'll get rid of that.
They should have put fish back in it. Oh, but if there were fish in it, it would show as a green screen.
That's true.
Thank you out there to Jeff. I work for his parents. Hi, Jeff. He's a big fan. He's the one that pointed out the original picture months ago that she was giving her speech and what she was talking about in front of a green screen, because he's real big into photography.
Right, and they can put any background they want.
And the funny thing is this is the one where she's begging you to come and eat the free meals.
Right.
That I made you watch.
Yes.
Are you happy I didn't make you watch any videos today?
Yes.
There was really nothing worthy. I guess they're getting one with God and their crickets and grasshoppers and shit. But I knew what to look for on this green screen. Mm-hmm. So kudos to you, Colt, for actually, like, you know, they even straightened all the pictures.
They, like, tidied up a bit.
They tidied up a lot. I was impressed. And, you know, there are a few things that they do that impress me every so often. It's like, wow, you actually got something right. Punctuation is not something they ever get right. So, well, guys, we're at the hour mark again. I look up and it's like, shit. Well, and I have totally forgot to mention, we have a P.O. box.
Oh, yeah.
I got the hell out, or just the initials. P.O. Box 284, and that's Oakdale, Oakdale, Pennsylvania, 15071.
Just write to us, say hey.
And if you're bored because you're at home, and I have postcards, I send people postcards. Nifty postcards.
While you're at home, bored, write us a letter.
Yeah, and if you're an ex-member and afraid, or if you're still a member, because, you know, they all listen. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you be rebellious if you found this podcast and you're still in the cult? You couldn't wait to hear what they had to say about the place you're actually in?
Oh my God, that would be so weird.
Well, I told you Kenny was specifically told not to listen to me anymore because it pisses him the hell off. Well, what do I always say, Laura? If you don't want people to talk bad about you, you shouldn't do bad things. Right. You know? Again, welcome to everybody who I just said hi to. Now, do you understand why you can't compile a list of everybody to say hi to?
I do now, yes. Now it makes sense.
Between when I posted last night on the Rants and Raves page and when I came over here, people are still requesting to I Got the Hell Out page. So, listen up, guys, and we're all trying to warn you of what's happening in your county. They're the wolf in sheep's clothing. Isn't that funny? Mm-hmm. And they want you to believe that they're the sheep people. Right. So, as always, I'm probably going to forget to mention something or do something. But, whole new group of people. So, I Got the Hell Out Facebook page. If you're not familiar, I usually save all of the pending posts because I'm a scatterbrain and I'll never remember. Oh, I posted this 3 days ago. Right. That and I've been told people get a thrill of when they see their post pop up suddenly on a Sunday. They go, oh, they're recording and they use my stuff, you know? So, yeah, and we don't have fans. We have family and friends, some of which we've never met.
There you go.
Yes. So, anyway, guys, be kind, be safe. Again, we just decided not to discuss COVID shit because everybody's dealing with it in their own way. Be kind to the people who are being forced to stand in front of a doorway and say, wear a mask. I don't think they signed up to be yelled at, spit on.
They didn't make the rules.
And most of them, I can say, are probably scared to death. I watched a video the other day of a mob mentality that they're ramming shopping carts into this woman to get her out of the store because she's trying to explain that she has a medical condition and can't wear it. But the mob mentality took over. And stay safe, guys. Do research. Don't just blindly believe everybody. And don't scream at people. Please don't scream at people. We're all trying to do what we need to do to get through this bullshit. So, anyway, it's been Deb.
And Laura.
And I look forward,
You load forward?
I look forward to being back next week, guys. Give us your questions, thoughts, ideas, and all that good bullshit. I've had too much coffee.
Blame it on, like, the 500 degrees in this room. Blame it on the temperature.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, it's been Deb.
Laura, we did this already.
Bye.
Bye.